Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Isaiah and Nicole podcast, or the Isaiah and Nicole show. We're here
Woo!
on a Saturday, just to talk. We don't. If you haven't been here before, we just come and we chat about what's been going on in our month. It's we're both very, very interesting individuals, so we just talk about what we want. But I'm here with, of course, my lovely co-host Nicole Horn. Nicole, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing, Isaiah. So happy to be here, coming to you live from Long Island. Happy Labor Day weekend to you and all those who labor. Can't
Yeah.
wait to get drunk tomorrow on a Sunday. That's so crazy. I can do that
Nicole,
because I don't have anywhere to be on Monday.
what are your plans for Labor Day this week? Oh my God. I mean, same thing, but
So, like I said, I'm on Long Island. I'm going to the beach, but I saw that the UV is only going to be 6. So,
hmm
kind of a wasted trip. Like, I was kind of expecting to get my last tan of the season. I don't
okay.
know. Like, I know that I'm going to be looking like I'm 90 when I'm 60, but I do like a nice little healthy glow. So, I was disappointed about that, but I'll be drinking, eating hot dogs, chilling on the beach, DND on the phone. That's the kind
Yeah.
of energy I'm going for. How about
Yeah.
you?
I actually just came from the beach like last weekend. I was with
Yeah.
some friends. There was like an air show on the beach. That was interesting. But
Okay.
no, I feel that too. I'm starting a new job this week,
Love to see it.
it's at a Coca-Cola. So that's interesting. I want to see how that goes. But I'm just trying to stay active, you feel me?
That sounds great. I mean, if you can get me that Diet Coke discount, let a
You just
girl
gotta hit
know.
my DMs. Hit my
Oh,
DMs and
hey,
I'll always set you up.
I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm swimming in there. I'll give you like 3 months to get acclimated, have the coworkers get on your good side, and then I'll be getting those free Diet Coke coupons. Me and Uncle Pete.
Absolutely.
Cheers in.
Now, what were we talking about before we went live? So you literally said you were like we were talking about Twitter circles, right?
Yeah,
Because
Twitter circles. Love a Twitter circle.
so tell me, right? So what is your experiences with Twitter circles right now? Because obviously we both publicly on Twitter have been talking about wanting to have it. We finally have it. Is it everything that you thought it would be?
I think it's fun. I feel like I have definitely like a big group of people. I know you can only have up to 150. I have a lot of those. Like it's
Okay.
pretty full, but just because it's a circle and I see all these people, I thought that I would be just tweeting like my feelings, getting into my emotions, but I feel like this is where I put the jokes that I don't know if they're going to land at this point. Like
Yeah.
I haven't had like any drama or gossip or like anything mean to say about my boyfriend, so like I haven't had any juice to put
Okay.
in the Twitter circle yet. So now it's just me telling people that don't know like subway etiquette to like kill themselves, and that's just like trigger
What?
warning. Like you need a trigger warning for my Twitter circle at this point because I'm just like mean.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, you're better. Well, I can't say you're better than me because that's wild. That's wild, Nicole. But I mean, it's like, all right. I mean, I use my Twitter circle to just talk shit because, like, once I started doing this podcasting thing, I'm like, all right. People are like, you got to be more professional on the TL and stuff, and I'm like, all right, fine. Like, I used to like start a lot of chaos. You get me? But like, I can't really do that anymore. So that's why I like Twitter circles.
How dare anyone try to dim your sparkle? I'm trying to
I
cause
know.
chaos in my Twitter circle, outside my Twitter circle, on the street, at the Kmart. I'm trying to cause chaos wherever I go, so I don't know what the deal is. But I also like I say I'm being mean in there. I'm just being mean to strangers. Like
Okay.
some people deserve to be scowled at. If you walk on the train and you stop in the entrance and you don't make room for other people, I'm allowed to give you a dirty look. Like, I'm sorry, that's
Absolutely.
just like the rules of society. Like, if you don't know how to behave, I'm allowed to react. We are all people in a society.
I agree. I think, well, I mean, naturally, I just don't like people in general. So, like, that's why I come on here so I can talk shit because if I have a sharp tongue, right? So, like, if I say it in person, then like it's gonna hurt someone's feelings or they'll get mad at me. Like, I don't got energy to be fighting people all day. So it's like, all right, I come on here and I just I released that. But I don't know. My experiences with Twitter circles has been fun so far. I don't see. I have a different approach than you, right? Because you seem to have a lot of people in yours. I don't have a lot of people in mine. I feel like I'm missing a lot of people. I just kind of like faintly like went through my list of like who I want to add on it. But, like I only added like 12 people. I kind of want to add more. I'm just like really lazy. Um, but like I always have the fear of like someone screenshotting my shit and then like leaking it. So that's
True.
why I
It's
haven't
not
done
like
it.
OnlyFans where you can like sue the hell out of somebody for even like trying
Exactly.
you, or even thinking about trying you. See, I accept a lot of people because I don't know, I've always been like that. I still use my Finsta even though it's 2022. Like I should probably grow up. But I have like 200 people on my Finsta just telling all of my business to them.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
feel like Twitter circle's going probably exactly how you would expect if you knew me.
I mean, it feels like Twitter's just like stealing stuff from other apps at this point.
No, for
Because
real, but like that's Facebook's gig. Facebook is the one that's been stealing well, they took Instagram stories are trying to do a be real on Instagram.
I
Twitter,
mean, Twitter
Facebook,
did
they
the
should be
same thing.
friends.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
the same exact thing. But it's just like the only difference is that it failed on here and then it just shut down and everyone just started posting nudes the last day or some shit like that. But like I don't know.
Oh
Um
yeah, that was a wild day to be on Twitter.
that yeah, that happened. That definitely happened.
I
But
choose to
okay.
forget.
I was avoiding stories that day. I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
I was like,
Um
cool, a dog, someone's flowers in their garden, and ass. I'm gonna tap as
yeah,
fast as I can.
there you go. So what's been going on for you this month, Nicole? What's been going on in Nicole Horn's life?
I mean, same old, chilling with my boyfriend, annoying
Mm-hmm.
him, farting in his bed. Going to work, chilling, doing the same. I feel like now that I'm not going back to school, summer, I'm just like, this is like vacation for the rest of my life. I mean, I have a
Okay.
job, but it like doesn't really feel like fall. I've just been
Mm-hmm.
like getting like all of those like the social butterfly out of me that was like locked in a cage when I was in school. I just feel like I've been
Mm-hmm.
running around a lot, trying to think of specifics. I mean, clearly I've been hating on people that don't know how to ride the subway. That's a whole rant onto itself. But yeah,
Yeah.
just been chilling, like being a friend to people again. I feel like when I was like working and in school full time, I was just like a shell of myself. And like it's good to feel
Mm.
like I'm back to myself, which is nice.
I have like the opposite problem. It's like yesterday for the first time in a while, I didn't have anything to do. So I was trying to hang out with people and everybody was busy shit. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like I'm trying to do something, but now I have to be antisocial and stuck in the house. I'm like, "Okay."
Flops.
Yeah, they're
Sounds
flops. They,
like
they they blew my shit. But I mean, I feel like I'm being a little bit of like well, a high maintenance friend because it's like, all right, I just went to Bermuda with my girlfriend, and then literally the week after, or like last week, whatever. I'm all over the place. I went to like my friend's beach house with like me and my friends. We just hung out and shit. So like maybe I'm just being like like too needy or whatever. But like I'm bored. Like I want to do something. You know?
no, that's fair. It's the weekend. Like you're trying to
Yeah.
get out the house. I feel though what's been
Yeah.
tough is like everybody, I guess I'm just friends with a lot of Leos and Virgos. It's been a
Hmm.
birthday party every weekend. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, like I gotta go to all these birthday parties. Like it's
Yeah.
it's just been tough, like trying to like balance, like, okay, I have freedom back, but like I need
Hmm.
to like put it in the right places, like give my
Yeah.
energy to the right people, because like some people can be like energy vampires, like it can be tough. But I know it's annoying, like you come up to the weekend, you just think things are going to come together, and then you're like, damn, I'm in the house. I mean, I spent last night crocheting in my bed, and then on Reddit.
Crocheting.
Yeah.
What is
New
crocheting?
thing, new skill that I'm trying to learn. It's like kind of like knitting, but you only use one hook.
Mm.
I
Is that
mean,
hard?
I am not good with my hands at all. That's what she said. But it's like I've had to restart like three different times because I'm like, is this right or is it just like it is
Yeah.
right, but it looks ugly. So I just
Yeah.
need to like get past like the beginning where it looks ugly. But
Hmm.
I mean, you see me, I'm in the house, but I'm also in Long Island, so that's not really a place to do a lot of things.
Bored in the house, but you're in the house bored.
Yeah, I'm not in the Hamptons. I'm not at Surf Lodge getting drunk with Diplo.
Oh,
I'm
really?
chilling with my mom.
Oh, good. I need to come to New York again soon. I don't. I
Please.
don't. I don't. I usually come up there when I have like a reason, but like, I should just come up there with no reason soon.
No, it's a lot of fun. I mean, you got a lot of homies here, which is good. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm never doing anything. Me, Naomi, I mean, Gia would come down, get
I'm gonna blow
dinner.
your phone up
Please. I mean,
because
there's a lot of, and yeah, Top Chef restaurants from when me, Naomi, and Gia were covering that. Like, we have a couple of them on the list, so maybe we could knock one of those out.
did you meet anyone that like you? Like, did you go to any of those restaurants that you recognize someone from the show?
I've been to one place in Essex Market, but I didn't see the person who owns it. It's like
Mm.
Korean fried chicken, and it was so
Oh,
good. Yeah. God, I don't remember the place, but it's in Essex Market. God, I am not a good hype man whatsoever. Do not trust me with your plugs. I will forget.
Oh my goodness. But okay, so I'm about to tell you my story about Bermuda, right?
I would love to hear it. I've been once. I also went on a
That's what I
cruise,
was
so I
gonna
want to hear
ask.
if you want to hear similar, has similar experience.
I want to compare and contrast. So
Okay.
first of all, was your cruise all inclusive? That's the first question.
I wasn't 21, so I didn't get the package.
Mm,
So I wasn't
okay.
really able to like fully experience the
See,
experience.
it
Like
was
I
my
got off the
first
boat
time.
in Bermuda, so I got the rum
Got
punch,
it.
but
I mean, that was my first time, so it was like I didn't know what to expect. I thought I was gonna get seasick. I didn't, and it was
good.
cool. Mine was not all inclusive though, so like we had to spend a lot of money on like food and shit, and then like drinks. Oh my god, I was fine, but like, all right, like one of my friends who went, like she ended up spending almost $200-300 strictly on alcohol by like the second day. I'm like, y'all need to chill out, bro. But like, um, but not. I mean, it was cool for me though. Like, I didn't mind it. We spent most of the time on the boat, but when we actually got there, we wanted to go to some bars, but like all of them were like freaking closed when we got down there. Like I was like, damn. But you know, it was still fun though. It was still fun. I rode a jet ski for the first time.
Love a jet ski moment. My hands are just too slippery for the jet ski. I notice I need to like be
Mm,
behind a cute guy. Like I need to hold on to them. So I don't I feel like that would be better than me being in
yeah,
charge. So that was like one of the excursions you did. I feel like what's the name of the town there? Is it Kingston? God, I'm coming
I
off
don't
like
remember the
Kyle and
names.
Alyssa right now, not knowing the
Please,
name of Hamilton, Bermuda.
Hamilton.
Like
Yeah,
is that where you went? Because I went to one bar there, but it was not popping.
I don't remember the names of anything that I went to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to look at the pictures, but you know, there you go. I don't know.
Neither do I, to be honest. It's been a couple of years, but I had to really leverage my time being
Hmm.
out of the country because I needed to drink. I mean, people in Europe can drink at age 18 and their prefrontal cortex is like 7 years from being developed. Like, give me a chance.
I've never been to Europe before.
Okay, I studied abroad in Italy, so like I got
Really?
like the whitewashed experience of being in
You're
Florence like
bougie.
every other. But that's the only time I've been to Europe. I feel like seeing everybody go this summer, like the
Hmm.
FOMO became like violent. So like I think I'm gonna go
Mm,
next year at some point.
you
Like, damn,
bougie.
like why are all these people in Europe? Who's paying for this?
I mean, who paid for yours?
Oh, myself.
There you go.
Oop. And I was like, damn, I don't even know if I had a no, I did have a credit card back then. I was like, girl, were you getting points for that? You better have been getting points for that.
Right.
Oh goodness.
I so here's the next thing, right? I need to find new TV shows to watch because I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle, right? So we're about to head into the dark ages soon. Big Brother is going to end soon, which to be honest, I don't really watch Big Brother right now. I like strictly rely on like feeds, and when I say feeds, I mean Twitter. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch the show as often as I used to because I'm just not into it right now. Then you got Survivor, which is fine, but like Survivor's on for like once a week, and I'm like, dude, I don't got time to wait for all that shit. So then I don't have any really like real reality TV to watch right now. I watch a lot of anime, but like not really. Like I'm a huge anime fan, but like I'm definitely like a poser. Like I don't watch as much as everyone else does. I just need new stuff to watch right now. So what are you watching?
I feel exactly the same. I feel like all of my shows are flopping. I mean
Mm-hmm.
Mondays is Bachelorette for me just because that's another thing I have FOMO about. I see everybody live tweeting. I'm like, I want to be there. I want to get the clout with you
Yeah.
all. And this season they're doing two Bachelorettes. I like to say
Mm.
that when I put my hair in a claw clip, I look like Gabby, but if Gabby ate Rachel. But for those who watch The Bachelorette, they're like twigs. Um, and but it's just not giving like two bachelorettes, like they should have given them double the men. So like I'm kind of happy that's ending. Bachelor in Paradise starts
Mm-hmm.
soon, so that should be some drama, but it's a lot of hours of television, so if you can't fast forward through the commercials, not
Yeah.
worth it. The rehearsal was good, but like you need to like sit down and like really like believe it. Like with Nathan Fielder, it's the show on HBO where he helps people rehearse events that they are going to have to like perform in real life. So that
Mm.
was interesting. It kind of goes off the rails. If you like Nathan Fielder, I guess that's
I
good.
don't even know who that is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a
Kelly White is
casual, if
coming for
anything.
your neck. That's
I
like
don't
her
know
whole
who that
podcast
is
is about.
either.
Oh my
Oh, okay,
goodness.
okay, 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 okay. Nah, I thought that was like a TV personality. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Okay.
No, no,
I don't know anybody, Nicole. I'm not cool like you, okay?
no.
Um,
And I be what's it called? I just stay on the Twitter streets. Like if you're on
listen,
Twitter,
that's
I
where I
if
am.
you're anywhere else, I don't know.
Are you naturally a brunette or a blonde?
Oh, naturally brunette. Like I haven't dyed my hair in over a
Mm.
year.
I don't know why I feel like the last time I seen you, you were a brunette. Oh no, you were blonde.
I might have had my hair down, like my roots right now. It's also like the grease that's like caked into my scalp because I need to
Mm-hmm.
wash my hair. But I was like, oh, I'll just jump in the ocean. But there's sharks out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll shower twice today. Probably for the best, better than being smelly.
Oh yeah, you're on the beach today. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm looking at your icon. You have blonde hair in this.
Oh yeah, that was in my like slut era last summer. Not saying people with blonde hair are sluts. I'm just saying me with blonde hair is a slut.
Oh my god, why you say that?
Just because like I was single, I was on the streets,
Who
long hair,
cares?
don't
Do
care.
what you want. Yeah,
I
no, I
mean,
don't call it that.
I feel like every time I say that I'm going to dye my hair like darker,
Yeah.
Kristen says what? Kristen McGinnis comes for my throat. She goes, "You better not." Which you know what? She looks so good as a blonde. Like I wouldn't change my hair if I were her. But like I don't know. I feel like I might go like extra dark for the winter against her wishes. I know she'd be frowning.
It's a good look. I think
It
you
is
should
a
keep
good
it.
look. My sister also is the one in the family with the darker hair, so I don't want to be
Hmm.
stepping on her territory. But
She doesn't
she,
own
yeah.
the color brunette though.
Have you met her?
No, I don't know your sister.
You're blessed.
Oh, is that bad?
No, just that like if I dyed my
Oh,
hair the same color as her, I don't think I would ever hear the end of it, even though I'm older, so I should be blazing the trail, you know?
are you the oldest sister or like what? Oldest
Yes, can you
sibling in
tell?
general?
Oldest sibling, oldest granddaughter, oldest niece.
You give like youngest. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you?
Wow. I'm 23. I'll be 24 very soon, though. I am a
Yeah.
Virgo,
You give
unfortunately.
younger. That's interesting.
I mean, that's good. I feel like I play a younger person on the internet because, like, the
Yeah.
only reason anyone knows who I am is because I bully Robin and Akiva, who aren't even that old, by the way. They're
That's not how
literally,
I know you though.
oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Because that is like when we were at, oh my God, at the RHAP event and people were
Yeah.
like, TikTok Nicole, show us where to, like, we were walking to the other bar and they're like, TikTok Nicole, where do we go? I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, thank God no man that
Great.
is I'm trying to attract is like around me right now.
TikTok. How do you feel about people calling you that in public? Is that like a big problem or like
It
what?
was fine there. It was just like a culture shock. I'm like, this is like the least fuckable thing about me.
Wait, hey, what's up, TikTok Nicole? How you doing?
I mean, I'm doing the same. It's like easy for Renap just because like that's like something I do. And I don't like really like I like doing the podcast with you because it's like I'm my own person. I don't have to like fill a shtick.
Yeah.
Whereas I think like the more time I've been doing RHAP stuff with Robin Akiva, like it's more me, like
You trying to be
Nicole is more of a
professional.
person rather than just TikTok Nicole. But it's
Yeah.
so easy when people know you for something, like
Mm,
making fun of old people or people who like are older than the age of 25, apparently,
yeah.
because that's like who I continue to make fun of. Like, I don't know. It's nice to like, I'm multifaceted, by the way.
Yeah. Now I know you. I want to say from either Twitter, who you've affiliated with, or from Silent Podcast. So that's why I know you from. I don't. I have to get more in tune of the backstory of Nicole Horn. Not today, but like off stream. I need to watch everything you've ever been on and be like, how do I feel about her after this? I don't know. Like, no, I'm
No,
kidding.
genuinely, the first time I ever was on a podcast, it's because I was really stoned and had listened to the Robin Akiva. They do the wheel spin at the end, and they said
Mm,
Family Feud would be the next episode. And I knew they were going to get like big names for this. I had never done a podcast before. And I just tweeted Akiva really high, put me on Family Feud, I beg you. And then he DM'd me and
okay.
said, you can be there. I show up. It's like Steven Fishback, Ali Lasher, like people that I'm like obsessed with. Like we're huge fans of Josh Wigler, all these
Yeah.
people from RHAP. I was like, I'm literally like, this is like a make a wish
Having your fan
dream.
dream. Yeah. I'm
And
about
then the
to
rest is
look
history.
because I remember when did I see? I saw you in New York. I don't remember if I was sober or not, but God, someone took a picture like literally right when we were like saying hi to each other. I think his name was John John. I think he
Yes.
took a picture of it. I'm about to go find it, but I was like, "Oh, hey Nicole," and then you had like a whole entire like fan base following you everywhere. You were like popular AF.
That was a fun night. I also was like hyper social because I had been drinking since like 6 p.m. Like I got
That's
off of
okay.
work, hopped on the A train, and had a shot in my hand within like the next 5 minutes. So it
How
was a
far
good
was that from where
Wednesday.
you live?
It's like 45 from where I live, but 15 from my job. I work. I mean, I'll tell you where I work. I mean,
Yeah,
anywhere is 15 minutes by train in the city if you're in
absolutely.
Manhattan. So
I mean, I found it. Hold on, I'm about to put it on the screen. This is a good picture.
it is a good picture of us. I did use it for. Is the other guy in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, I used this picture for that guy's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I put it I think I put it on my story. Yeah. I'm like, we do look really good.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
But
We
you
need
don't
to
know who
go.
that guy is. Hi Connor. Nice.
Hi,
He's
Connor.
like gonna be my new roommate, which is fun. My
Are you guys gonna be
roommate
roommates?
confirmed with me that she's gonna be moving out at the end of the year. And so I think he's gonna come up in February. So I might have to sublet someone for a month. If anyone
Mm.
wants me to be their landlord, that could be fun. But
I need to go
actually I'm not
find.
taking inquiries. I'll just bite the 1,000 bucks that I'm gonna have to pay
Oh,
every month.
absolutely.
It's only two
Listen,
months.
I gotta find a new roommate because my both my roommates just moved out. I need to go find some new ones.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Are
I know.
you like how is living in Philly? I mean, you're not in Philly or in
I'm
Delaware.
in Delaware. Yeah, I'm a homeowner and I live not too far from the University of Delaware. So like it's cool.
Okay, roll hens.
You know them? You know what the University of Delaware
I mean, I'm a white girl. I have friends that went there.
is? Well, no, it's cool up here, but it's like as a homeowner, listen, it's so annoying because things break every 5 seconds and shit. I think I
Mm,
said this last podcast. I'm not going
yeah.
to go on that tangent, but one of them's a truck driver, so he's barely here anyway. So he was like, I might as well move out. You know, I'm not really there anymore. I'm like, all right, that's fine. And then the other one, crazy story. So he's like an internet friend. He came
Hmm.
here from North Dakota, first of all, drove all the way down here with his family because his sister was going to go to school in Virginia, so it was on the way or whatever, and then stayed here for like half a year, and then he went back home. So
Mm,
I'm like, all right, I need to find new roommates, but like, where do I start? Because it's like I don't. I'm very particular with like my space and like who like I bring around me, right? I don't really
mm,
want like some random in my house or anything or people I don't mess with. Because my first roommate I had here, and like we were like acquaintances. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like he can come in here. I don't care. I completely hated living with him. Okay,
mm.
because first of all, get drunk all the time and freaking scream. He was one of those gamer people. So like
Yeah.
screaming, banging on the table late at night. I'm like, yo, I gotta go to work. Like, what are you doing? One time he got really drunk. He was talking shit about me on Discord to his friends. I was like awkward, and I was just not fucking with him. So I'm like, you gotta go. But he was already leaving anyway. It doesn't matter. But I was like, all right, learning experience. I can't just bring anyone in my house. So like the next roommates I have is gonna be way different.
Like it's tough. Like I would never like sure like living with someone you're gonna bump heads every once in a while, but this is the person I live with. Why would I cause problems by like talking shit and starting a crusade? Like I
It
don't
was
know, like my prefrontal
crazy.
cortex still developing, but I know that like if there's an issue, I can just communicate it.
What cortex? What is it called?
Prefrontal.
What is that?
It's giving psychology major. I don't know. That's like what
Okay.
they say. That's why you can't drink until you're 25 is because like that part of your brain that makes like decisions, which kind of
Mm.
makes sense because I was dealing with these no good guys accepting the bare minimum until like last year. So like maybe there's something right about that science.
Standards. Would love to see it.
Standards, boundaries.
What? How many exes have you had in like the last year?
Not in the last year. I've had three relationships before my current one, but like
Mm-hmm.
when I got single at the end of, I mean, it was like around this time last year, I was definitely like, I'm ready to be single. And then
Yeah.
really worked on myself, just like worked hard, like was in school. And
Good.
then that's when it happened. And it's like my current boyfriend is like someone that like I had met at a party a few years ago. Like we had tried to date, but like I was messy. So like if like this person is willing to forgive me when I was at my messiest, the least I can do is like That's how I felt. Like I was like, okay, I'll go give him a chance, and then like we fell in love, and so now I'm
Good.
Miss Wifey. But at the same
Miss
time, it's
Wifey.
like those other relationships, I was definitely like when you're in high school, you definitely accept the bare minimum, and then
Mm-hmm.
like when I went to college, I started to get treated well, and then just like circumstantially, like I wasn't able to like get it together for
Yeah.
that time, and then I was like on and off, and I was in love with that one ex, and like it was just a mess. So when you're not emotionally available, like you end up hurting people, and I was hurting people, and that's not very cool and sway and slag of me. Sway and slag, slay and
Sway
swag,
swag.
slay, slay, swag.
Sway, slay and swag.
I was
Slay
trying to say
and swag.
slay, but
Yeah.
someone the other day said swag is the new slay, and I said, please remove yourself from the internet. Do not
Yeah, I
say
was
that
about to
to
say
me.
swag is like out of touch at
Different.
this point. Yeah.
No, someone said slay. We're gonna be looking at slay in a few years, like we've been looking at swag in current day. But
Okay.
also, I was like, I've been saying slay since high school. Like, I'm literally wearing a RuPaul's Drag Con 2016 shirt. Like, you can't say that I haven't been in these streets for a while. I can
Okay.
say slay, and I will never look at it with the eyes that I look at swag with.
You're the expert. I'm gonna take your word for it because I have no
Yeah,
idea
Drag
which
Race has
one is
been.
one.
No, Drag Race, DragCon started in like 2015. So like if I was out there when RuPaul was still privately fracking, like that's how you know I've been in the streets for a while. In the
All right.
streets
I
and in
mean,
the trenches.
I was just about to say the judge.
Oh, you don't even know that RuPaul has a fracking ranch
No,
in the
I don't
middle
even
of
know
the
what that
country.
is. What is a fracking ranch?
So basically, like they mine like coal, I think it is, but it's like
Okay.
very bad for the environment. They like blow up sheetrock to release natural gas, and RuPaul
Okay.
like funds it on his farm in like the
That's
middle of the
interesting.
country in like Montana. It's kind of like how Jeffree Star. Do you know who that is?
I do know who that is.
It's like how he bought a yak farm in Montana and then opened up a business to sell yak meat.
That is so random, though.
But like how he would like take pictures of the yaks and be like, me with Princess, and then be like, here's Princess's meat the next day, slaughtering.
I don't know what
It's
the
not.
obsession is with like eating I mean, would you count a yak as an exotic animal? I guess technically,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Lamb
because
is
that's
an
not.
exotic animal to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's not like the norm. You get what I'm saying? So like,
It is not. It is not.
mm, I don't know how I've ever. I mean, like the most exotic animal I could say that I've eaten is like a duck. Um,
I don't even
yeah,
know if
like
I've
I
had
haven't gone
duck.
out there. It's not bad. I had it at like a Chinese restaurant before. It was really good.
Oh. No, my
But
boyfriend Evan is he is a photographer. Sometimes he shoots food,
oh,
and the other day he had to eat well, he was shooting frog legs. So he
I
was
was
like,
just
they were
about to say.
delicious.
Everyone says that. I don't, but I'm not like interested enough to like go out my way and try it out.
Like mentally, I wouldn't be able to overcome that hurdle that I'm eating a little ribbity rabbit, not ribbity rabbit.
Yeah,
Oh my god, ribbity frog.
ribbity rap. I was so close on the cruise because it was like fine dining. I was like close to being experimental. I almost got escargot just to see
Mm.
what it was like. But I'm like, I'm not going to eat a freaking snail. Like, what the hell? I don't even like the way they look. So I'm
See,
like, all right,
I would only eat it at a fancy restaurant. Like I
is it
went to
good?
Balthazar the day before everything closed for the pandemic, and it was
Mm,
good, but it was because they were giving away champagne because the restaurant was closing. So I was like
mm,
3 champagnes deep. I was like, okay, let's get the escargot. Like I don't
mm,
really remember it. It was a blurry night. I was trying to like forget that like the pandemic was happening. But
mm.
beginning actually. But yeah, it would only have to be like I would have to be in a trusted environment around people.
What does it taste like?
It was just like, from my knowledge, it was just like chewy. Like I don't remember the
You don't
actual
remember what it
taste.
tastes like though.
No, I was pretty champagned.
Next
I was
time
in
we hang
champagne.
out, that's what we're gonna get, and that's an experience that we're gonna have together.
We can go to
Cause
Balthazar. It wasn't like too crazy. It's a very like New York experience. Like people come
yeah,
there, they go to Soho, they sit at the restaurant. Maybe we'll see a famous person.
I haven't seen a single famous person in New York yet.
Wow, that's crazy. I feel
Yeah, I
like,
know.
well, TikTokers are not famous, but like I see a TikToker that I recognize every other day.
Yeah,
But who was recent that was really crazy? Obviously, I saw Beyonce. That was wild.
that
I've
was
seen
cool.
Courtney and Travis. That was crazy. Dua
Oh,
Lipa. That was crazy. My mom surprised me and her with tickets to her Madison Square Garden show. The next day, I see her walking down the street with Yolanda, who is was her boyfriend at the time's mom, Yolanda Hadid, mother of
Hmm.
Bella and Gigi. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, Dua, I'm so excited for your concert." And she was like, "Thank you so much." And
You
then
should take a
apparently
picture.
the people that asked her for a picture later in the day ended up going on viral on TikTok because she was like, "No," and then walked away from them.
Ooh, that's
So I'm glad
mean.
I didn't ask because that would have
Oh
been
yeah, you
so.
will look like a crazy person.
I mean, like, how dare you? I mean, like, I did enfranchise her. I gave her money to
Yeah.
see her concert, and it was a good concert. Girl can sing. Like, I can't even do karaoke without being drenched in sweat. And this girl is like in a bodysuit doing jumping jacks. Like, if I do
Yeah.
one jumping jack, I have two black eyes. Like, I can't be living like this.
The hell? How do you get two black guys from doing a jumping jack?
I don't know if I want to explain this.
Has that happened before? Like, is this like something you have experience with?
I mean, if I don't wear a sports bra, I guess I'll leave it at that.
Oh my god! Now you can see why you what you put in your Twitter circles. Yeah, it's like coming all around. No, I'm
It's a
dead.
full circle moment.
All right. What's your biggest pet peeves?
Oh my God. I
This
mean,
is
you
gonna be
heard
a
me talk
long
about the
list.
subway before.
Yeah.
Um, just in general, like if you go to a foreign country, if I go to Italy, I'm going to try to speak the language. I go to France, I'm going to try all the fancy wines and cheeses. I'll maybe even eat a radish with butter. People
Hmm.
come to New York and have no respect for others' time, and it makes me sick. The other day, I mean, I was gonna save this story for when I'm on Ready to Be Petty in a few weeks for my petty moment. But
Okay.
when I get off of work, I need to be on the J train at a certain time because it only runs every 10 minutes. These
Yeah.
tourists were stopped at the front of the stairs as I heard the J train rolling in. Usually I'll walk around, but how are two people taking up a whole staircase? So I had to rudely be like, "Excuse me. Like I know you don't know where you're going, but excuse yourself. Don't put me in this." Luckily, I ran down the stairs, made the train, and the doors closed right in those idiots' faces. It was so satisfying. But
Did
like
you laugh at
you
him?
yeah. And then I ended up going up to Penn Station for the Lady Gaga concert the next day, and somebody scowled at me because I didn't know where I was going, so it was karma. But at least like I was in a what's it called? Like I was in like MetLife. So like that felt a
Yeah.
little bit different. But at the
Okay.
same time, it's like, yeah, that karma comes around, but sometimes like when people are being like that much of like a self-centered person, it like really drives me crazy.
Mm. See that? I mean, see, I'm a lot like nicer now, but like I can't stand. And this was happening on a cruise too. Like there was like this family on the staircase. They were like literally just blocking the entire staircase to take like a whole photo shoot. See, if it was just like one picture, people are being patient. Like okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But then they were taking it up for minutes, and then like we even left to go to the casino. We came back, and they were still there holding up traffic. I'm like, all right, y'all tripping at this point.
Like, I get
But
it. You need pictures for grandma. Do it on the beach like everybody else. You're literally going to Bermuda. They have pink sand there. They don't got pink sand anywhere else. You need to go take advantage of that. Wear the white shirts and the jeans like everybody else.
or just go to a different part of the boat. It's an entire cruise ship, Nicole. You know, so I
Ugh,
don't know.
makes me sick. There's like 13 floors. Go to the solarium.
The solarium, yeah. You
It's
know,
got plenty of natural light there.
it, there you go. That's what I was about to say. So I was like, I
Get
don't
it
know.
together.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for this podcast. Not this one, the network in general.
Mm.
So my plans right now, we are making money off of ads, which is cool. But I haven't touched a single cent from there. So it's just like sitting there. And I'm like, what do I want to do with it? I'm like, either, and give me your idea. What do you think makes most sense? Either A, start a Patreon, but I've been instructed by multiple people, maybe that's not the best idea yet because, like, you have to make extra content and all that extra stuff, and we don't
Mm-hmm.
have enough viewership for that. So I'm like, all right, no Patreon, not yet. Second of all, GoFundMe, which could be cool. But I have to have like an objective to fund it. So what am I going to fund? You know what I'm saying? Like I think our objective is to get more views. So I mean that's cool. I just don't know how to appropriately do that, which runs into option 3, which might be the best option this far, which could be run a Twitter or Instagram or all three, like run an ad in general and then see if that brings in more views. But that's also risky. So I don't know which makes the most sense. What do you think?
Oh, I do like the third option. And this
Mm-hmm.
might require a little bit of investment. I know that other
Which I'm fine with.
podcasts use software that makes it really easy to make like TikToks and short form videos. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe like especially like if we have a moment where like we're really going hard, like the least we could do is like put it on TikTok or Twitter in addition to
Yeah.
maybe an ad. I feel like I know, speaking of Kelly White, she has a Nathan For You podcast, and their
Mm-hmm.
account has been blowing up just because they've been posting like really, really good content about Nathan and their podcast, and it's
Mm-hmm.
gaining traction. I feel like leveraging other social medias. I say that as I'm like, I'm trying to get away from the TikTok Nicole thing. And then I'm like, let's get on TikTok. But I also feel like that could be a really good idea. Is just like
I don't know
like
where to
leveraging that.
start though. Like I'm having like no experiences with doing all that stuff.
I think yeah, just making the videos would be like one of the like would be like the hard work of it, and then
Mm-hmm.
uploading it and advertising like that could be something that I would know a little bit more about. But you just need to like find like where the gold is in the podcasts, kind of
Yeah.
take note of it, and then I know like there's software that makes it really easy to rip. I just don't know what it's called.
I mean, I can always do research. I have no problem doing that. Like I and when it comes to like making investments or like doing research, I have no problem doing it. I just have
Mm.
to A, figure out how to do it, or B, this is what I prefer to do, which I've been doing a lot lately. Find someone to do it for me. That's been the best thing.
Oh,
But
that's the best.
I know, but I have to find someone to do that. Um I'm still I'm not good with social media in general. I'm good with my page, but it's like it's not on purpose. Like I just tweet shit and then people like retweet it or whatever. But like outside of that, like running a professional like collective page, I'm still trying to figure that out. So, it's just like I'm still new to a lot of this stuff, but we finna figure it out.
No, you're so valid. Like we're working every single day. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make. I mean, we have some gold in here.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be working on those sound bites, making sure we got little
Say
drops for the TikTok. And hopefully
that.
nobody who comes from the TikTok hears this episode.
Please don't. I'm trying to see. Look, I don't know what to do with the money that we have too, because it's just sitting there. Because what my goal is, I want to get this to a point, right, where I could just pay everybody money, which would be dope. I just have to figure out what to do because we have. So I'm gonna say somewhere between $200 to $300 right now. So I want to figure out because Chanel's making a website, so I don't need to put him into a website just yet. But I'm like, all right, maybe if I put into ads, I could attract more people, and then convert that into more views, and then that'll turn into money, and then the cycle continues and blah 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 blah. And then if I do that, I can convert that into like maybe a Patreon or something. But like I'm just still taking my time and figuring things out one step at a time. So I just needed out to like think out loud because like I'm actually like on our page right now. I was like, how much money we have right now? We switched to like we switched distributions recently, so that's why I
Mm-hmm.
was like, huh, interesting.
No, I like the idea of an advertisement. I feel like that
Yeah,
might be like the most like ethical way to use the funds.
ethical.
It's giving ethics.
Okay, if
Anyone
I
see Freud? Nope, because we
Freud,
have ethics.
what the fuck? If I wasn't gonna do that, I was just gonna buy people microphones who need them, who are like using earphones or whatever. That was also an option.
No, that's valid. I actually found out about this microphone through Jason, who we had on Top Chef. I know he does some other stuff with Silent Podcast stuff.
Porch, one with the
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he does a bunch of stuff. Cool.
Yeah. So if you need a microphone recommendation, I don't remember the name of it. The box is like somewhere around here, but he knows the one, and it's really good.
I don't know if see. I feel like I want to get a new microphone, but I also think that this is a good one. So I'm like, do I really need
Well,
to waste money on another one right now?
see, this is a starter one, so that's why it's like, because for
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna do a podcast here and there when my shows are in season. I'm really on it. Like I just needed
Mm-hmm.
something quick and portable that wasn't my AirPods because that made it sound
Mm-hmm.
like I was living in poverty
Oh my god.
and squalor. I get this microphone to distinguish myself from impoverished individuals. No, I'm kidding. That's a
Oh
meme. It's a
my
meme. It's a meme.
god.
It's a meme. I swear it's a meme. If you're on TikTok, you would know it's a meme.
You're a mess. um. Oh my god. Okay. Um. You got anything else, Nicole? I'm trying to think of. I don't know what else I want to talk about today.
I don't know. Like, I just know that I'm about to be canceled on every front. So
We're
that's
not going to get
good.
canceled. We're
I
not going to
mean,
get canceled.
I called everyone impoverished, so that's not
You
good.
have job security over here, and I will go down with the ship. You're good.
Okay, period. Okay. I thought you were talking about my actual job. I was like, how do you know where I work?
I don't know where you work.
I do. I actually work for
So
the government, so it's pretty solid.
I get called boss here sometimes. It's really funny. So I'm just like,
I
oh,
have referred to you as my boss before.
oh, really?
hmm
Where?
I think it was like I have like a group chat of like people I've met through Survivor, and I was like, yeah, Isaiah's like low key my boss
I'm
because I
dead.
think we were like just talking about people in general,
That's funny. I know
but
that.
also like
Oh, go ahead.
mhm.
Go ahead.
I was like, you want? Do you think you're? I was saying talking shit about a roommate is bad. I can't talk shit about my boss.
Yeah, you'll get fired. You don't want to do that. I remember one time I was on a podcast with Chappelle and Rob for the Netflix thing, and then Chappelle was like, oh, "I feel like I'm being interrogated. I'm on a podcast with both of my bosses." He was like, and they both fired me at some point. I'm like, "Shut up."
When did you ever fire him?
He thinks. See, so I posted just randomly, nonchalantly, a picture with like whoever was on Silent Podcast at the time. The group is tremendously different since then. But I was just bored at work and I just made it on my phone. I was like, fuck it, why not? And then I forgot because Chappelle just does at the time
Never
he
have
was
ever.
just doing Never Have I Ever. He wasn't on anything else. So I was like, does Chappelle count himself as Silent Podcast? I don't know. So I was like, all right, maybe he's just doing it with Sasha. So like I'll leave it alone. I don't want to get him in trouble with Rob or anyone. So I did that. And then I think Kirsten retweeted it, or Chappelle. I think it was Kirsten retweeted it. It was like, not the Chappelle erasure. What's going on? And then he was like, I get fired. And I was like, oh my God. So I was freaking afraid. So I think I texted or called his phone, one or the other. I was like, I forgot. Da, 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 da. I was like, I'm getting a professional one made. Like, I'll throw you on there. He was like, I don't care. Like, you're fine. But I promise, like the next Silent Podcast graphic that's made, because we have like a lot of new people now, and we got rid of like a lot of the inactives. I'm gonna have Chappelle in it because Chappelle has done so much more than just uh Never Have I Ever now. So I don't like that face you made. But no,
No, I think it's great. I think it's perfect. I
yeah.
think that he is an integral member of our group, and
Mm-hmm.
we love to see it. And the more I can talk to Chappelle about Chappelle, hopefully he's not offended and calls a restraining order against me.
Restraining order, I think he likes the attention.
Okay,
There's
good.
nothing wrong
Okay,
with that.
good. I mean, he
Yeah.
do be living kind of far away, so
He lives in
like, what
Texas.
are you restraining? Like, I'm gonna
Right.
get on a plane right now.
Come if you ever went to Texas to do that, I would call the police on you. I'm gonna be honest.
I do. I would love to visit Texas at some point, but I've never been. But I would just
Hmm.
need to know like where to go because it's massive. It's what, the second biggest state in the country? I don't know.
Yeah, I
California
haven't.
people are like tight about that.
I mean, Alaska.
That's it.
I
Yeah, I said
mean,
second biggest,
yeah,
right?
chill, chill.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Oh my
think it
god,
is.
Texas versus Alaska.
Alaska would win.
Yeah, Alaska would win. Oh my gosh, in
Alaska's the
like
size of
sixth
like a
grade.
country.
Yeah, no, I'm going into my traumas now. I just remember this kid who like ended up just being like a jerk all throughout high school. Got it.
Hmm.
He gave me a bet that he thought Australia was bigger than the United States of America. He did end up giving me $20 for being absolutely incorrect, but like he
Yeah.
never let that go for years and years.
Does he still bring it up?
No, but I gave a speech at my graduation and he loudly said that the other person's speech was better while we were all sitting down to graduate because his first last name was first in the alphabet.
Yeah. I
So he
think
was
he
just happened
was.
to sit next to me. So maybe he was
Yeah.
jealous that he didn't know that Australia was like measly. Like, I
He
don't
was
know, look at a map
probably.
sometime.
He was looking for a reason to talk to you. I'm gonna be real. He was trying
He's
to. He
still with
was.
his high school girlfriend, so
He is now. He was trying to. He was
no
trying to
problems with
slide.
her. She's lovely, but he gave me issues.
He was trying to slide to the Nicole Horns corner. You know what I'm saying? Um. Okay. I think that's it for today.
We had fun.
Yeah, we had
We
very
talked a
fun.
lot. I love to talk, clearly.
I love talking to you. You know,
Me
we
too.
can do this all day. Um, Nicole, what you getting into?
Nothing much. Just chilling. If anyone wants to talk to me about anything, like I said, I'm free. The summer's over. I'll be back to, churning butter all winter in my apartment. So if anyone wants to talk about reality TV, not reality TV, you know where to find me. Twitter, Instagram. Just don't follow me to my house, like I always say.
And you can follow me at 8 Ball Bankers on everything. You can literally find me on Silent Podcast talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Check me out on Survivor Philadelphia. There's 3 episodes left. The show's freaking crazy.
Absolutely.
Um,
All the people I like are still in. The people
are
I
you
know are
watching
still in.
that?
Of course. I'm watching
Well,
you, Ari. Well, you, Ari, and Matt are my real life friends, so it's like
yeah,
weird that like all of you are still there, right? I mean,
yeah.
I gotta. Okay, good.
We'll talk about
Spoiler
it
alert!
after.
Spoiler.
That's what we'll talk about later. But all right, until next time, we might, this is our first time doing a live one. We actually had some viewers.
Oh, I love to see it.
Yeah, I know. We actually have
I
people
should have
commenting
checked Twitter.
too.
Oh my goodness. That's how you know I really wasn't on my phone.
We had some stuff on Twitch and YouTube too, not a lot, but it was like it's the first one. And they're like, oh, huh. So I might do this again on live next time. Maybe we could try every 2 weeks, but that's only if we have interesting enough live experiences to talk about for the next episode. If
I'll
not, we'll
start
keep them
keeping a
monthly.
list. I'll start keeping a list because I do
Okay.
like see crazy shit every day. I do live in New York City, so
Yeah, I can only imagine. You live in the city, so it's probably chaotic.
I'm on that subway
But
every single day. My baby, aka me, takes the morning train.
all right. Until next episode for episode 3, this has been the Isaiah and Nicole show. Peace.